I'm spending some time in the southwestern part of Utah, and I wanted to check out this place, and it seems pretty cool, so I figured I'd make a quick video about it. This is called the Belly of the Dragon, and it's not a cave, it's a tunnel, a man-made tunnel. There's a highway above us. They built this as it's a culvert for water to flow through. But what makes it very interesting, and the reason it's called Belly of the Dragon, is because the wind has eroded parts of this tunnel to it resembles the inside of a dragon. You know, what you would think the belly of a dragon would look like. It's bone dry today, but I'm sure this area probably fills up with water. But yeah, I'm gonna just take a quick walk through. It's a pretty interesting place. You know, a lot of people have posted things on Instagram and on YouTube about this, but I have never seen it. So for those of you who are in my situation, who have never seen it, have never been here, this will be an interesting video. So you can see what's left of the culvert here. So obviously during a heavy rainstorm, this is probably flowing pretty good. All right, let's get down in here. Wow, like sandstone graffiti. So the original culvert is all up here, but over time, the water has worn away the sandstone and created this pathway through here. And it also, the wind and the water have created these ripples that make it look like, that's why it's called the Belly of the Dragon, because it looks like you're walking in the belly of a dragon. Not sure which direction looks cooler. So I don't know when this was dug, but my guess is probably back in the 1930s. The bottom is sand. Now, right now we are inside the mountain and the highway is above us, like I said. Certainly people have walked in here. It's a pretty popular little tourist attraction, fun for kids and everything. Man, this starts to glow. Look at this. Now, love it or hate it, this stuff will eventually just wear away and disappear as the wind here. You can constantly blows through here and wears this stuff away. I mean, even if you just run your hand on it, it kind of flakes off. So it's just an ever-changing wall. You can feel every once in a while a breeze will kick some grains of sand in your face. So it's like it acts like sandpaper kind of coming through, wearing this stuff away. It's cooler on the other side. So I guess this is just the wash. This is just where the water flows, the flash floods or whatever coming off of the mountains. I just talked to a couple that were walking by and they said this just goes out to like a big bowl area where the water kind of comes down off the mountain and then eventually just flows through this area. But I'm gonna turn around and go back through the tunnel because I have some other places that I want to see in southern Utah. And I appreciate a bunch of you have suggested some, some of the national parks like Bryce and the Moab area and things like that. Some of them I've already been to, not filming wise, but I've been to in the years past. I'm trying to, I kind of avoid that kind of stuff because it's just filled with too many people, and a lot of that stuff like Arches National Park, there's arches all over the place. You don't really have to go into the national park to see that. I mean, they're more concentrated there, but there's also a concentration of people there too, and it's just, I'm not big on lines and busy parking lots and traffic getting in and out of these places and tour buses, and I try to avoid all that stuff. This is really what I like seeing. I mean, it's so funny, this is right off the highway, but it might as well be in the middle of nowhere, So this is where I really like being. And I hope the wind isn't too much here on the microphone, because it's pretty windy. And you can feel the wind bottlenecks right into the tunnel. Kicks up this sand. I'm sure this is not good for the camera. All right, here's the experience from this way. You can kind of see, I can see it. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the grains of sand just flowing through past my eyes and the camera. Whew. And it gets chilly in here. I love this little strip, this little layer of whatever different rock that is. No idea. Oh, you can see some people just either climbing in or climbing out. Look how spooky that looks. It's just weird how the camera's adjusting. There you go. The guy with his kids. I would say all in all the tunnel's about, not too long, maybe an eighth of a mile or so. This is a pretty popular place for families. There's a lot of camping around here and stuff, and it's a fairly safe place for kids. I mean, you could picture, being 10 years old or 12 years old. This is quite an adventure. Look at that. Belly of the dragon. And yes, I still have that pixel that's right here. That pixel. I have used this camera to death. I just have to find time to research getting a new one. Which one to get and pick one up. All right, well, there's a huge group of people coming, so I'm signing off. Hope you like this. Belly of the dragon.